everyone, and welcome to another episode of Danger Things.
Danger Things! It's a new year, Ross. It's a whole new year. First Patreon show of the new year.
Oh, yeah. What better way to scare you all?
What resolutions has everyone got?
Don't know, actually.
I've got HD, mate. I don't really do resolutions, to be honest. I just sort of just get through.
You know what? I'm going to go and see more wrestling with Ross.
Wrestling with Ross.
More wrestling with Ross.
Is that even possible, Dan?
And I'm going to. I have not played. We've watched a fair amount in the second half this year, and it's every one of them has been a riot. So I'm going to see a bunch more of that, and I'm going to play a lot more Pathfinder with just people from the community because I miss you guys, and I want to reach out and touch you.
Drum, have you got any New Year's resolutions?
So hard when it's not actually the new year, Ross, to decide on. I bet you that when we get into the new year, I'll go, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this. I remember doing it last year. Did I do any of it? Did I fuck? So my new resolution is probably to stop making fucking resolutions and just do shit.
So we're over halfway through this series of Danger Things. If we're following the original timeline you set out, Ross, are we about where you expected us to be?
You're a couple of episodes behind, but it's fine.
That's very us.
That's pretty good.
If I feel like if we're doing we could do 10 episodes, but then if I feel like there's more story I want to tell, we could do a couple more.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be 10. Absolutely doesn't.
We are not Netflix.
I've got conditional formatting on the release schedule spreadsheet, so if I change the numbers on it, it'll just change the colours on it, so it's fine. We can just add new episodes in. It's not a problem at all.
Colour changes.
I think for the DCP, we're just going to be putting out more content, more different shows, hopefully,
Oh, are you doing the resolutions of the DCP?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I see, right. Yeah.
Okay. I'm in the DM chair, so...
That's true. It's very true.
He has that power now. He can't stop.
We're going to play so many games.
2 episodes a week. That's what we're really...
So we are at a baseball game.
Ooh. Yes,
that is true.
I don't watch a lot of baseball movies, but I seem to remember that you never see characters fielding in a baseball movie. It's you always have to be up to bat because that's the thing people recognize from baseball.
Sometimes you see people catching things.
Yeah, that's true.
Occasionally there's a big catch.
Yeah,
and the
but
sliding.
Mostly it's that. Like that slow motion.
Drum, are you doing Flash Gordon?
No, not Flash Gordon.
It's a very fantasy.
Field of Dreams?
Is it Conan
That's
the Barbarian?
Field of Dreams. Yeah, it's Field of Dreams.
Oh, okay.
If you build it, they will come.
Yeah, that one. I've never seen the movie.
No.
I've only ever seen people taking the piss out of it, like in The Simpsons and shit.
I've watched a bit of it, and then I realised it's a Kevin Costner film, circa 1990s, which he had no idea how to make a short film, and it's about baseball. And honestly, it's like Homer said on that episode where he stops drinking. He's like, this is actually really boring. The game's gone for 5 hours. It's like, how?
So does a lot of American sport.
A lot of American
I believe.
sports.
I mean, tell us if we're wrong, American listeners. But a lot of your sports gone for a very long time. Like football,
American football, basketball, goes on
lots and lots of breaks and things in between.
Sincerely us, the nation that invented cricket.
Yeah,
we did. I mean,
the first game of which is probably still happening.
But
The Super Bowl goes on for a whole weekend, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's a whole weekend.
Really?
I mean, but at least, the thing is, at least for the games, if you want to spend 5 days drinking, then you can watch cricket. But if you want to watch a game that actually finishes in an hour and a half, you can watch any of the others.
Did we invent golf as well?
Huh?
Scottish
people.
That goes on way too fucking long too.
Yeah.
Hey, you're talking to a family of golfers.
Yeah, you're a golf guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
You are.
You're a
This guy
golfer.
right here
My
is a
dad
golf guy.
plays golf. My brother's a professional golfer-ish. My mum now
How
has
did I
been.
not know this about
Yeah,
you?
what the fuck?
My mum used to have a horse, so she was into horse riding and stuff.
How is that connected to golf?
Well, no, then I'm gonna. Yeah, then she was after it died. Then she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna play golf now." So now she plays golf.
Right.
I play golf for a little bit. I go back sometimes and play it. I'm still good, even though I haven't played it for like 5 years.
What's your handicap?
I don't.
Well,
have
he's not
one.
very good at things.
I wouldn't know what it meant if you said, but I just.
You know what we should do? We should go mini golfing
Yeah.
and see just how
Oh my
good
God.
Ross is.
I love mini golf.
Yeah,
Did you give up
golf is quite
'cause
boring.
Do you just not have the drive for it?
No, I picked acting, which I think was more lucrative.
Can have one or the other.
Yeah.
Did you know that golf stands for gentlemen only, ladies forbidden?
Yeah,
I was going to say, yeah.
it was.
Yeah,
I think they tried to
you
steer it
can't
away
change
from
that is what it stands for, though, can you?
Yeah,
I know.
It did stand for that, but now it just means Gordon's
Yeah.
old left foot or something. I don't
Nice.
know.
Go
Landed
on,
it.
let's.
It's so hard not to say.
I feel like you backed out of the F.
I did.
Pulled the handbrake on
I
that.
did. Well, it's
It's a popular misconception, actually. It doesn't stand for gentlemen only, ladies forbidden.
Whoa!
It's like
It's an urban myth.
It's like,
an urban myth.
it's like the urban myth of like fornication under consent of the king, which is bollocks. There's no king's ever said you have to have written permission to have sex or whatever that urban myth was. That apparently that's where fuck came from. It's like, I didn't. You
I've
can't
never
stop
heard
people
that
from
one.
fucking.
That's
Like
interesting.
the king can say whatever he wants. It's not going to stop that.
Did anyone get like slightly jealous of like the American approach to sport, like the idea of going to a ball game and it being a thing? Because it feels less tribal, but like, I think because we only see it in movies and shit, but it feels like it's just a thing that regular people do. Like, oh yeah, we'll go and see the baseball, and it's just like a thing you do with your mates.
Yeah.
Granted, that happens here with football, and none of us go because it's horrific.
It does, and I think that's where you're wrong. You say it's horrific, and I'm not a football fan, but the thing is, like, obviously you're looking at like the lad or the things, the big stuff. But people are going to see, a little local club play football. That's what you're talking about. That's the equivalent of what we have that they have, because they're so big. They've always little teams, these little home leagues, the county leagues, and all this sort of stuff. So you're going to go and see the Sasquatch Slammers, and it's all the local community being like, "Yay for our team, our town," or whatever. And we don't really have that unless you go to like real club level football, which no.
Yeah,
I don't even watch the big level football rather than just like standing with 5 other people watching football on a rainy afternoon.
The thing is, about it, I think, and not being very into sport, I will be wrong about this.
Oh, nearly into the abyss.
Why do we have a hole in our table? Sorry, Drummond.
That's all right. Because like, like football, like the goals are rare, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can go for an entire match and get 0 score, right?
Yeah.
And it's sort of condensed. It's like an hour and a half, right? It's 45 minutes a go. So it's like a pressure cooker. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's going, God. And then when it happens, everyone goes fucking mental, like absolutely mental. And I think I have this theory that, like, back in the 80s and stuff, when there was all the like hooliganism and stuff, it comes from that, like, because we're so fucking repressed all the time, and then you're waiting for the goal, and it means everything, and then you get a goal and you fucking pop your top, and like I feel like there's something in that, that sort of culture that breeds like, pull the chairs up, punch someone in the face, fucking come on, like,
I think
mental,
that's right.
like.
And also another thing that happens in football almost uniquely is that the whole "we were robbed" thing. Because if you go and watch a rugby match, you're not robbed in rugby, because if you lose really badly, you just weren't very good and you played
Because it's cumulative.
and exactly, and it's this whole fight the whole game, and you can walk away being like, well, we fucked that up, never mind, let's have a handshake and a pint. Whereas with football, you can be the better team the whole time, just not score that goal, and then right at the end the other team scores a goal, it's like, oh, but we should have won that, and all this feeling cheated or whatever, and it's just like, and then let's go smash each other with chairs and whatever, and it's like, no.
Because you like the rugby, don't you, James?
I like the rugby.
You're a rugby fan.
I enjoy the rugby, yeah.
converse to Scott, you hate, like, because we've had times when we were like, should we play D&D in this pub that's playing rugby? And it's been a very definite. James is like, yes, because then I can watch the game, and you're like, no, I don't want sport around our D&D game. That felt very like not around, but like the distraction of it.
100%. Why would you go to a sports bar to play D&D? That's fucking
Fair.
dumb.
Well, that's true. I think it's more like because it was a world thing or whatever it was. I seem to remember. So everyone was kind of showing it in some form.
I think I can get quite in. I can get into basically any aside from motorsport, which plug it to my veins. I can like,
which is also one of the longest sports.
Oh,
like, literally, that's
so
all
long.
afternoon.
It's very, very
Actually,
long.
no, all weekend because if you want to watch the qualifying, all that kind of business.
It's a week long affair. But it's but kind of any sport on TV, if there are some stakes to it, and I have someone who is really into it, someone who's really passionate about it, who can explain to me what is happening and why it's interesting. Within 10 minutes, it is the most. I'm completely hooked on it and really invested, and I will go with you on that journey. I just need that buy-in to kind of understand it. Yeah. But I don't naturally, especially anything that is tribal and is like you have to have a team. It's
very much the football thing, and also it is like anything. It's like a different language. I've worked with lots of people over the years. Be like, oh, you're into football? It's like no, and then they start talking. It's like I now no longer know what you're talking about. Names and dates and teams, and it's mostly names and dates.
The strangest intro I think we've ever had. That we've talked about sport for 10 minutes. Yes.
This was Sports Talk with the Danger Club
Weird.
podcast.
I think I may have said everything that I could possibly have to say about sport.
Actually, I'm definitely reaching level. But I think it's been good because it would be very important to these kids. Like I said,
it's
like
everything.
That's true. Yeah.
Especially if it's your school team. It's like.
And even if you don't, it is that like high school thing of like our team's in the quarter finals or whatever, and everyone's got to support them, and you'd be like, even as a nerd, like probably we'd have all been like, well, I suppose you're like,
we had
even they get drawn in
very quickly. We had a rivalry with a school, like So when I was in the first team in like the sort of lower sixth form, we played against Radley because our headmaster used to be their headmaster, so they were the team that we always had to beat, and so there was this like fake, thing that was put into the school where it's like we have to beat Radley. It's the most important thing that we beat fucking Radley. Everyone hated him, and I remember in that match it was a really close match. You know what I mean? And I knocked heads with someone, split my head open, had blood pouring down my face, and refused to go to hospital. They obviously had to take me off the pitch, and I refused to go to hospital until I'd seen the end of the match because I was like, I've got to know if we won. My mum's got all these pictures of me like shouting with blood pouring down my face. Like it is
Did you win?
Weird. We did. Yeah.
And you had a brain hemorrhage.
I had to go on stage that evening and perform as well.
What the fuck?
I know.
You had a game, you split your head open, and then you had.
I went to the hospital, got back in time, and went on stage.
That's like the setting of this game. It's more crazy than like fiction.
Speaking of winning and losing. Are you going to win this game or are you going to lose?
Dunno.
It's basically down to Scott.
Oh, that game.
Because Scott's every player in this thing.
Centre left field.
That Bugs Bunny. I'm over here.
So there is a notable hum around the backfield, the baseball field.
Sorry.
That's our chant.
I thought it was just a general teenage musk, you know what I mean? So,
It's the bees.
if only we had some youthful deodorant.
You'll start to take your positions. Actually, the teams huddle for one last little conversation. Coach Peterson's there going, "Okay, kids, you can do this. You got what it takes. We can be champions." Now over there, he points over to one of the bleachers. There's a guy in a crisp brown suit, kind of 50 style rimmed glasses, right? Yeah, the black rimmed glasses.
That wasn't what I was laughing at. I was laughing at you saying there's a guy over there in a crisp.
Crisp.
I was like, it's just a fucking
brown.
There's a guy over there in a crisp rimming some glasses.
Did you see a Chris Brown suit?
God.
He'd just taken it out of the trash.
Yeah, he's got a clipboard and he's sort of writing notes on it. Over there. That's
Aston trees.
Chris Brown over there.
Wait, it's going to be in these glasses.
You got Chris Brown at a school, have you? That's interesting.
Yeah. He says that's the scout for the Major League Baseball teams. If you can win him over, maybe he might sign you up or get you a job at the minor leagues. Then you go to the major leagues, then you win the Super Bowl.
Even though
baseball.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure there's a Super Bowl for...
it's the World Series.
The World Series, right?
I did my research. You can win the World Series. Think of it, Jimmy. You could win the World Series. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking win the World Series. Benny, you could win the World Series.
Yeah.
You could be on a card.
What? Sorry.
What?
Yep.
What are you looking at?
I just my neck feels real tight. Sorry. World Series, huh?
Yeah, you could be the next.
Oh, you picked a tough line. You've just done this speech without referencing anybody else, but you've chosen.
You could be the next. Who's the guy?
You could be the next
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
You could be the next Babe Ruth or Jimmy Manilow.
Jimmy Manilow.
I want to be the next JCVD.
Stop talking about JCVD.
Why?
Focus. You're gonna win this game.
Who is it who's talking? This
Coach Peterson.
Coach Peterson, right?
Played by a whole new actor.
Yeah,
yes.
It's a bit quieter. He's still.
Yeah, he's quiet. He's
yeah.
speaking. Okay. Over there, that's the. You gotta fuck that coach up. Sorry, that's what. You gotta fuck it. You gotta show him whose business.
Benny just takes the coffee away from Coach Peterson.
And then, as he's saying that, a gentleman walks over. He's got like a yellow Letterman jacket on, white trousers, white trainers, and a hat and a baseball cap. How? Coach Peterson. As I live and breathe.
Oh my goodness!
I like the way you're waiting for a response from Coach Peterson. You are Coach Peterson.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay.
Ow, these must be your little tiny little people.
Feels like Christopher Walken's doing a scene from Community.
You think you're gonna win against me and my guys? My guys. They're gonna beat you. And you, he points at you, Benny.
What the fuck? What does it get me? Past 36 hours have been fucking crazy.
And
for me.
you, he points at Jimmy Smith. And all of you, you're all going. Don't know what's happening to my voice.
Suddenly, Mr. Fingers bursts from Christopher Walken.
You're all going down to B-Town.
What's B-Town?
B-Town is B's town.
Oh, we're gonna go to your town. That's right, because we're gonna go fuck it up.
Hey,
you
can't swear at me.
Yeah,
I'm an
I
adult.
just fucking did. You're not my teacher.
Touche.
Yeah, that's right. Riposte.
All right.
Hey, who's your best slugger?
Who's my best slugger?
That's right. Name a fucking NPC, bro.
Over here
Yeah.
is my guy. He put a watch on, and he's had this watch.
I think of it. He's got a watch up his ass.
No, hold up. Let him cook.
He had this watch. His father gave it to him when he was in Vietnam. He had it on with him since the day he died in Vietnam.
What, it was like 15 years ago?
Oh my god.
15 years. He's had this watch on.
His dad's 50. All right.
How old's the kid? The kid must have been 2 when his dad put this watch on him.
This is a neck brace.
He's my
so
star
tight.
pupil.
Oh, yeah? But you can't even remember his name.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay. Looking forward to hearing this name.
His name
Yeah?
is Robertson. Robertson.
Full name? Is he Brazilian? Is just one name?
Robertson.
Oh no, his why'd you want his name? Is
You don't know his
James.
first James Robinson.
Robertson James.
James Robertson.
Robertson.
James Robinson.
He's gonna take you down
To B-Town?
to B-Town.
I want to go
Oh.
to B-Town so I can vandalize it.
Okay.
I am looking forward to my introduction.
I'm done with this interaction.
Oh yeah, well you started it, and I'm just running with it. I'm looking forward. I got my baseball in my hand. I want to play this game, but here you are.
All right.
Yeah,
bye.
all right, yeah.
I'm watching.
that guy you were talking to, just for context?
He was the. What? What did you say, kid?
Who was that guy you were talking to? None of us know who he was. It was just a voice.
Okay, he was the enemies. Sorry, I mean not enemies. He was the
Bee Stings coach.
Vietnam. Okay. He was the opposition team. He's the Bee Stings coach.
Okay, thank you. That's much clearer now.
His name's Christopher Smallcombe.
Christopher Smokum.
Okay, kids. Whatever you do, you gotta stick together.
We literally can't. There's formations.
Make sure when you're on Hacksaw Ridge. I mean, God. God damn.
We'll go down together.
Okay, huddle up. And then he starts patting your butts and he goes, all right, get out of here.
Hey, Jimmy, I'm never really sure about that third speech that Coach gives. He never really says anything. It's just more spankies.
Don't talk to me.
What the fuck? I ain't got no one else.
I'm
in
not
this
your
fucking...
friend.
Well, all right, fine.
I'm not your friend. I remember what you did to me. You used to bully me,
Did I?
making fun of me, thinking Star Wars was fun.
Ah, shit.
But now, it's nom 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 nom.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, well, you know what, Jimmy?
That's what I think is our Star Wars.
You know what, Jimmy? You're fucked because...
Did you just eat a Star Wars card?
That's what I think.
That's why he's so big. There's so much protein in those things. Yeah, fuck you, because there ain't never going to be a time where Star Wars is cool and popular and the people are going to argue over it and sort out social hierarchies based on who likes Star Wars the most. Yeah, good luck with that future never happening.
If you get fined by that guy, you're fucking dead.
Wow.
Hey, Jimmy, look at my neck. Today, in my dream, I got throttled at this very game by a fucking alien dinosaur guy who cut my face and made me shit and piss myself this morning. I am gonna die anyway, so fuck off.
All right.
And play this fucking game. I'm stopped caring who won, but fucking fuck off. Hey, I'm sorry about bullying you, by the way. I didn't realize it was bullying. I thought it was play,
He looks at you a little bit and then just stares at you and then just walks to his position. You are the first batter. Meanwhile,
Star Wars fan
Yeah, we
grows
just-
up to be an angry man who makes threats at strangers. That's Taylor's oldest time.
So,
Guys,
someone,
guys.
It's Caterpillar Guy.
Yeah.
I had a dream.
What the hell happened to you, Jimmy?
Oh my God. What is that on your
It's getting
arm?
worse. He's gonna find me. I keep seeing him everywhere. He's gonna.
Wait. Is this the guy?
As soon as you show him the painting, he visibly he cowers and starts talking to himself. Oh God, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me.
Wait, the painting's
Oh my
of a woman,
God.
though, isn't it? There's the picture
No,
that you took.
the painting was
It's like
by
a
the famous
skeletal.
artist, but it's
By
of
the artist.
Mr.
Okay,
Fingers.
very
Yeah.
cool.
Like,
Okay, something about this painting is key here. I think.
Well, yeah, I mean that's
this.
totally the guy who's been hunting us in our dreams.
All right.
Maggie takes out the picture of Mr. Fingers holding the severed heads of Otis and Maggie, and is like, "Yeah, I think it's fair to say there's some kind of a connection going on here."
Oh boy.
Jimmy, what did you dream about?
I dreamt about a caterpillar. Okay, there was a huge one. It was following me, and it had the face of the thing, the Mr. Fingers, and it scratched me with all his teeth. I was like, he was so close to eating me.
Was this on your arm? In your dream, on your arms?
It's getting stronger. It's getting. I see it now. Not even in my dreams. I just see it. I don't even have to fall asleep.
God, if I'd had a dream like that, I'd have shit and pissed myself.
Yeah, totally.
I gotta go.
No, whoa. Hey, why don't you stay? Let's stay. I think you should stay with us.
I think you should stay.
I don't
with
think
us.
you should be on your own. Okay,
No, I agree.
I think we should keep an eye on you. I'm worried now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look,
Okay.
All right, so just stick with us, okay?
Does he need any medical attention? Like, or is
They're
that-
like scratch. They're not like.
They're not. No, okay, like gashes.
Yeah,
scratches,
there's
stuff like that.
scratches and stuff.
Because then we have to remember the voice of the nurse as well.
Yeah.
We've already taken him once.
Oh my god!
Look, I had a dream too, and I dreamt about the thing, the creature, the fingers, and he said he was coming for everybody I know. Guys, I think this is my fault.
Hey, no, don't speak like
I
that.
think I imagined this thing, and somehow he's real, and it's got something to do with fingers when we put him on the spaceship, and he's.
Oh, look, hey, just calm down, okay? We'll try and figure this thing out. As soon as Benny's, won this match, all right, we'll have a. Are we like a club or? I don't know what to say. It's some kind of meeting. We'll have a kids meeting, okay?
Sure.
Yeah, earlier Ross went, "You guys." It's like there was the absence of a group name there.
Yeah. I mean, in social media, we call you the Sasquatch Five. So
We
Yeah.
I can book us a room. We can meet there, and
Okay, all right. Well,
I've got points in bureaucracy.
okay. Well, that's cool. Okay, well let's do that as soon as Benny's finished. Okay.
Okay.
And I think we need to stick together. Okay.
No, I understand that we've got to sit through. We got to sit through the game, whatever happens, because imminent death is no excuse for chucking school spirit.
Benny, you are first up to hit the bat.
Go, Benny!
Hit the bat.
Come on,
Hit
Benny.
the bat. Hit the bat, baby. Hit the bat. Don't hit
We
the
believe
bat.
in you.
Hit the ball. Okay.
Someone's
the other
British dad's in.
yeah.
Go on, mate. Go on, son.
One of the
Go on,
immersive
fuck
actors
it.
pitch.
from season 1.
Go on, lad. Fucking wag it, son. Whiffle that ball. Whiffle.
The pitcher, he's getting ready. He looks at you and goes, "You're fucking dead."
I wish you could see the acting that
Ross is doing some wonderful acting.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh my
with his
God.
eyes and his arms and
The
everything. You
80s
can't
and
see any of it. but it's
Everybody in
beautiful.
the 80s is on cocaine.
Yeah. Well, or it just bled into the children because, like, the parents were on it. It was in the water. It was on the money. It was just everywhere.
All right, roll.
Very high-powered age.
Roll a. Brawn 7.
5.
Do you want to use?
No.
You don't want to.
I'm going to let the dice dictate the story of
Oh my
Benny's future
God.
career.
Okay, take a card. Struck one. Roll another one. Difficulty
Oh no, Benny.
8.
Benny, come on!
8.
Come on, Benny.
Yeah.
So if I'm not using adversity cards, I'm never going to score this. That was a 6.
You take another one.
Oh!
Strike 2.
Look out,
Benny.
And then roll another one. Difficulty 9.
Cool.
If he misses this, he's out of the gang.
4.
Okay, you fail again. Strike 3, you're out!
But Benny!
Oh my God!
That's the
It's the
worst I've seen
prophecy.
him play.
It's happening. Everything's falling apart.
I've never seen him play like that before.
What did you get as your second dice roll?
4.
Okay, cool.
Fingers must have gotten to him.
You have to head back to the dugout.
Do I stay there for the rest of the game?
No, I can't remember if you get another go. But, yeah. You head back and Coach Peterson says, like, what happened? I gave you a great speech.
Yeah, but then I had to do a speech. And then you touched everyone's butts.
What did I say? Brains?
You said brawn.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool.
Whatever, it's only a baseball game.
What are you... You can see the guy in the bleachers with the Chris Brown suit. Just looking at you.
What the fuck is he writing?
I don't know. He's probably writing that you were rubbish. You failed.
That I was rubbish?
You-
Hello, mate. Okay, blimey, blimey. Oh, that guy was rubbish over there when he was blowing his crickets. Fuck it, you limey fuck.
You're already awful.
All right. Sit down. Hey, look. Just sit down and, yeah, just fuck off. Just sit down.
Betty's getting up and then sitting down and getting up and saying, what do you want me to fucking... I can just go.
No, stay here.
Come on.
No, because if there's another chance that you could go out and field, maybe we might catch it on the field. You know.
I think, yeah, because it is like cricket where one team bats and one team.
Yeah,
you're not
so
out of it for the whole
you
game.
will actually go and do something else.
Playing the whole game.
He's a strategic
So
genius. Is this
flash
coach.
forward to near the end of the game. The score is very close. There is one batter left in the opposing team. They are batting now. There is 1 point in it. Benny, you are in centre field. The pitcher for your team lines up the ball and throws it.
Go on, Benny!
The batter for the opposing team hits it. You can see it coming towards you.
Oh, God. Benny, catch it!
Come on, Benny.
Go on.
Roll a d4, difficulty 20. Sometimes kids got to learn.
What's your
You can't do
grit?
it.
No. What's the DC, Ross?
Oh, no.
No, I just want to know what the grit is.
What's the DC of the check, Ross? Come on. Realism. Fairness.
The check is 5.
5?
Oh,
We've gone from 9 to 5.
Yeah, but because
We're
you
Dolly
failed.
Partoning this.
Because you
No way
failed
to
twice
make-
before, it was getting harder because you were getting more.
And it's a grit check.
Yeah,
It's
if-
how tough I am internally or whether or not I can catch a ball.
yeah, because it's a lot of pressure, isn't it? So you your grit needs to remain strong.
guess it
Your
depends.
whole career hangs on this.
It does.
Your whole life.
It's a 5.
You look at the crowd, they're like, and it sails through the air, and it's almost slow motion. You sort of close your eyes for a second. You open them, and you remember the days you spent out in the yard with your dad playing catch. You blink again, and you see Freddie Johnson cycling away from season 1 when you tried to throw a ball at him when he was cycling away, or I think it was Jimmy Smims, I can't remember. But you close your eyes again, you see Mr. Fingers staring at you from the bleachers. It is standing right behind Maggie. You steal your eyes shut again, and you open them, and you look up, and you catch the ball in your hand. Everyone goes, yeah! And then the timer ticks down from 0, and that's the last batter. The team have won 1 goal to nothing. 1 goal ahead of 1 point
I
ahead.
think they call points.
Yeah, point ahead.
You're so sport.
Everyone starts rushing out onto the pitch.
Wow, there's no security.
Yeah.
It's a high school game.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Everyone starts going, Betty. He was kind of shit at the beginning, but he was also all right now. Betty.
Bloody good show, Benny.
Yeah, the guy in the Chris Brown suit is standing at the bleachers, just looks and makes some more notes, and then starts walking off. You guys all are around Benny. Everyone, you turn around. However, Freddie Johnson is not there.
Oh shit!
Freddie Johnson. Everyone make a brains check 3.
Freddie Johnson's just dead. Oh, we got.
It's a 5.
That's an 8.
Otis.
Anyone fail?
Drum's leaving.
John's leaving.
Thanks. And leaving.
Drum's very excited.
Would you like a die for
he's
this
off to
role,
start his
Drum?
career in
I'll
baseball.
get you
He's been
a-
inspired by
here you
this.
Yeah.
That's a fail for Mitch.
So you get a adversity token.
Oh, right. Yeah, thanks.
The rest of you see Freddie Johnson. He's running towards the school. What would you want to do?
I don't really have any contacts. with
Yeah,
Freddie
you
at the
don't
moment,
know.
so-
You just have a look over the crowd when people are on your, like you're on the shoulders of some people, and you just see over and you can see that he's running.
So in a natural response, Otis turns to the more sporty members of the group and be like, Freddie Johnson's running away towards the school.
Freddie?
What?
Freddie!
Yeah, he's running away.
It's too loud for them to hear because there's too much cheering.
What are you saying?
Maggie turns to Maggie.
You can
turns to
hear
me.
Otis, but you can't hear. He can't hear you. Freddie can't hear you.
Maggie turns to the others and goes, "Why do they always run?" And then takes off after,
I said we had...
hiking up her skirt,
together.
running after.
You run after Freddie Johnson.
Mitch goes with her.
You
Otis goes to bed. No, he doesn't. Otis just sort of like he looks a bit indecisive what to do.
You rush towards the school. You burst through into the corridor. You, just as you get in, you take a glimpse and you can see just beyond the corridor the bathroom door shut.
Hey, he's in the bathroom. Come on, let's go.
I can go to the boys' bathroom.
Ah, for crying out! God damn it!
What if we see a
Chase is
wiener?
in there. Mitch is gone.
You run towards the boys' toilets. You go to the door, however, it is locked.
Hey, what's going on in there? She bangs on the door.
Make a brains check 3.
Brains.
Both of you as well. Maggie as well.
5.
5.
You both can hear muffled tones of Freddie Johnson engaging in conversation with someone.
Jesus
Then it's punctuated by unsettling responses that veer from ordinary.
Freddie,
Freddie,
I'm gonna kick the door down, okay?
You can't kick the door down. We'll get in
I'm
trouble.
fucking kicking the door down.
Maggie's
Make
like
a-
holding hand to the sides of
make
her face
a-
to not like look
Make a
at the
brawn
roof.
check of 10.
Okay. 20.
Oh my
Shit.
god!
Nice.
It was leg day yesterday.
As you like take a run up to the door with your shoulder, you like shoulder barge the door. You shoulder barge the door. You can see now as you shoulder barge it, you sort of slip over and like slide on the floor a little bit. You both can see that the lights are flickering like on and off in this sterile bathroom. You see Freddie Johnson. He is being held up by Mr. Fingers by the neck.
What?
You see Mr. Fingers.
Jesus Christ.
He looks at you both as you come in,
Put him down!
and he squeezes and cracks Freddie Johnson's neck.
Holy fuck!
Freddie Johnson goes limp, and then Mr. Fingers just waves, and then it's sort of the lights flicker black, and then the lights flicker back up again, and he's gone. No. Freddie Johnson is laying there cold on the floor.
Freddie.
Caterpillar guy. You gotta, come on, you gotta wake up, Freddie.
Mitch runs over and tries to see if he's alive.
You put your make a brains check. 6.
8.
He is cold to the touch already.
Fuck.
He is just staring with a terrified look out.
We gotta get
Oh my
help.
god, Maggie. I think he's dead.
He's not dead. He can't be dead. He can't
Is
be
he
dead.
dead?
It's not real. Otis!
Otis, it's just in the doorway, just like looking and being like, is he dead?
Otis, we need
Oh my
help.
God. We gotta get someone in
Can't
here.
you look up something on a computer, Otis? We gotta do something. We gotta fix.
Mitch runs off
Otis-
to find the
yeah.
nearest adult.
Yeah, Otis runs. Yeah.
You run to find the nearest adult, and we
Screaming
will.
like, help! Help!
Help.
We fade to black. A little while later, we fade up. The scene has advanced. You are no longer in the. You are no longer in the bathroom. You are outside the school grounds. There are police with police tape that have cordoned off the front of the building, all around the building. Benny, you have been updated on what happened during the baseball game. You are all standing there. There is this weird, eerie silence that has gathered in the crowd. Then there's like breaks of that silence with murmurings of rumours and things that have gone on. There's also people sobbing as well. The police have cordoned it off. What do you want to do?
Where are we? Are we
So you're
being
at the front,
questioned, or are we just at the front?
So
Okay.
we're advancing it in. You have been questioned, and you've all been like.
We've
What,
been questioned
Otis-
already.
So yeah, well, I presume individually, but I just tell me what happened. What happened to Freddie?
We opened this. He was in the bathroom, and we opened. We went inside, and I know we weren't supposed to, but we had to. We went inside, and Mitch knocked the door down, and it was
Mr. Fingers.
It was him.
There.
he had him around the neck.
Mr. Fingers.
Broke his neck.
He can't have broken his neck. Has anyone heard? Is he okay?
He looked pretty dead.
Jesus, Otis.
He was.
I mean, his head was
cold.
all twisted round.
He was cold when I touched him.
Oh
I
God.
don't think.
Oh God, he can't be dead. He can't be dead. That's not. Mr. Fingers isn't real.
He turned up in my dream.
What?
And yeah, he kind of made it out like he was gonna kill me today. Fuck.
What?
Yeah, that's how I got these marks around my neck and the thing on my face, because he fucked me up in my dream,
My
and I
God.
shit and pissed myself.
Oh my
What
god!
did you do with the sheets?
Don't you worry, I did the old stashing downstairs and the whole fucking, that doesn't matter.
That's good
Otis.
thinking. Good
Doesn't
thinking.
Benny,
Yeah.
How come you didn't say anything before?
I had this fucking game, it really seems to pale in importance now because kids are fucking dying. The fuck? Do you still have a gun?
No.
Come on, don't hold out on us. We need a gun now. Now we need a gun.
What the fuck makes you think that a gun is going to help the situation?
Well, I don't know. Fucking just running around solving clues didn't, and doing seances and Ouija boards. So
Look, whatever is happening right now, it's not of this world. It's not. I don't understand it. Okay.
yeah, fine. You know what? Yeah, you don't understand it. But you know who's got press experience with this kind of shit?
Who?
Us.
Yeah.
We gotta go find out where this fucking Fingers guy lives. And Maggie, if he's got something to do with you, then maybe you know where he lives deep down inside your mind, or your
know.
mom's house where she keeps her
We
underwear or whatever.
We need
I
to
don't know.
find-
Maybe we
need
gotta
to
go
find
look
a
there or
weakness.
something. I don't know, but
We need to find a way. I mean, do you think? Hey, so that artist drew this picture. It must have been before you ever came up with Mr. Fingers.
It must have.
So Mr. Fingers is something that existed before you ever create this picture.
That fucking that's him. That's the fucking guy.
That's what everyone's been saying.
Excuse me, that's a painting. Just a.
God,
Will you give us some space for the love of God?
Then he gets his baseball bat.
Shut up!
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the date on the painting?
Yeah, is there a date on the painting? On the picture
She
painting?
takes it out of the. She breaks the.
I mean, it's probably
frame apart.
Probably just
It is just there, but yeah, you smash it up.
I take the painting out of the frame.
Just
and
flip it
glass
over on the ball.
Just,
my
it's
God.
got to be on the ball, my God.
Jeez. All right,
Look,
all right,
It's
Nicolas
dated
Cage.
1970.
okay, that's like
That's old.
around when we were all like porn, right? Ish, something like that. No,
kind of.
like
You're
a bit
no,
before.
It's 1989, so
Okay,
you weren't
so
born.
Okay.
before any of us were born.
Fuck. Okay, cool. Hey, Maggie, you didn't invent Mr. Fingers.
I didn't invent. So this isn't
So
my
this-
fault?
No, it's not your fault.
We gotta
okay?
go to that artist's house
Yeah,
and
This
kill
is
her.
right.
No, she's already dead.
She's
She fell
already
into the
dead.
custard hole.
She fell into the what?
We need
Yeah,
to, we
that's
need to go.
the legend that she fell in the custard hole and drowned, but no one's seen her for years.
No one's seen her for years?
No.
Well, then that's where we
need to find
obviously
her.
that's where we've got to go. It's the custard hole.
Yeah, okay, the custard
just
hole. Yeah,
get your
yeah,
gun.
that sounds
Okay.
right.
Well, no.
I don't have. I'm not touching any more guns. Okay, I almost fucking killed you guys.
Mitch, come on, Mitch. We both know your dad has a gun. My dad has a gun. Let's go get out Dad's guns. Let's go to the
I
custody.
don't want to. I don't want to do that. If you want to do that, you. I don't want to do that.
You want
Okay.
to swap? You want to rob my house? I'll rob yours. Make
No.
you feel better. Plausible deniability.
I don't want. I don't want. Look.
I will tell you about my sister though. She got good eyes. I think she's gonna be a good spy one day.
Okay. That's what you
It
wanted
was
to help
superfluous
us?
information. Fair enough.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
I was just filling in the silence. Sorry. You looked like you were about to say something.
I don't want any guns. Okay, I don't think we should have any guns. I think we should, but I do think we should go and check out the custard hole.
Yeah, I think
We
you're.
got to go in there or
Yeah.
something.
We gotta-
Wait.
Like this thing is killing.
I mean, maybe
kids.
there's some. Maybe if we destroy the painting, it'll destroy the.
No, let's not destroy the painting.
Okay.
Evidence.
It's the only leverage we have.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, okay,
Wait,
I'll-
I'm going to
I'll-
go
I'll
and
hold
check
on to it.
something. I'd like to run up to compute. Well, if I can.
You'll have to sneak through because it's been cordoned off. But
Okay.
yes, you
Oh,
can.
then you got to turn them on. It takes 5 minutes to boot them up. And
I'm going to check the internet. It'll be.
Make a flight check, difficulty 7 to get past all the.
Oh, it's a 12
Nice.
on a D12. Like liquid shadow.
Unlike that.
you're going to find out something about Mr. Fingers.
Yeah,
Should
no.
we all go with you?
No, it's all right. So I'll be back. I'll meet you here in half an hour.
Saying what are you going to do? Look at one in Carter.
I know. Well, you'll find out.
So you sneak off. You head round to the back of the school and you find an entrance. You sneak past a couple of police officers who are just talking. Did you get your donut today? yeah, I did.
You seen that new speeder? It's supposed to be really good. I don't
You sneak in and you sneak up to the IT room.
Yes,
Like,
the
not
IT room. That's where I'm going.
Computer room.
Now, in true 80s kid movie hacker style, I'd like to look up some sort of town records and find out where the artist used to live and if she still lives there or if any information about her are from like county civic records.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because we're custard hole, that's cold. But if we can get her a house, if there's still a house.
Oh, I don't want to go to a cold custard hole.
No, I know.
You look up on the computer any information about the artist Catherine Jacobs.
And in 80s style, it goes.
Yeah,
Even
it
though
comes
no
up
computer ever
with
does that.
it comes up with a couple of news articles. Like there's about 3. There's one that says new artist Catherine Jacobs really hitting it with her paintings.
Was this the Jock Times?
Yeah.
She's really smashing that apartment with the thing. In fact, it's a home run for the new artist.
Yeah.
Wow, what a goal. What a try. Postmodernism is tight, bro.
It's a proper small town paper thing. It's like, I know you're normally sports, but we need you to cover culture as well this week.
The second one then says, and it's dated 1969.
Holy
and
shit.
it says,
Someone's digitizing the newspaper records in 1989. All right, cool, yeah.
and then
Sasquatch.
it says Catherine Jacobs failed to meet crowd demand on her new paintings.
Was she totally sent off with the red card?
Yeah.
She's in the sin bin.
And then
She's not being picked for next season. She's gone down. She's gone down another faction.
the next one says in 1970. It's dated 1970. It says artist Catherine Jacobs has mysteriously gone missing, presumed dead.
Oh. Does she have a record? Is there a record of where she lived in the town? From like, I'm like hacking into the town hall.
You have been to the public library before, and you know that system has access to like people's records and where they stay and where they live and stuff. You will have to give me a brains check of. What's your brains?
No.
To do this, you're probably going to have a brains check of 10.
10?
I mean, you're hacking a computer.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I rolled a 2.
What did you? How many
Look at all
things
your
have you
diversity
got?
tokens.
Oh, I
James.
did not have enough diversity tokens to make it up to 10. I've got 4.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, no.
It's a planned action. Is that worth us? Is that worth us throwing some in?
Yeah, but you're not with him.
Okay,
Unfortunately.
then
Yeah, so
I thought I was Sandra Bullock
you
circa 1992, but no.
you manage. You find some record. You just can't get in. You think it may probably be easier at the public library. Maybe potentially you might be able to find something there.
Okay.
But all you can get is the newspaper articles.
Okay. Do I have to roll again and sneak back out?
No.
No, sneak back out. You guys still there?
What did you find? No, we've gone.
It's like a half-hour
We've
bit,
gone,
right?
We've gone for chicken.
Yeah.
Well, meantime, I'm going, ain't there a phone book? Can't we look up the artist in the phone book? Do the Americans have phone books?
Yeah,
They do.
The Americans.
You head to a nearby phone booth. There is one of those like massive phone books on a chain,
They
like
used to,
inside.
That's what they used to have, yeah.
You have a look. There is a lot of Jacobs in there, but you do see a C Jacobs 555-2689.
Hey, who's got a quarter? Maggie, you got a quarter, right? Come on, I know your mom's hot. Rich. Sorry, your mom's rich.
Yeah, but I was saving. That's emergency money in case we have to call mom in case there's a problem. Wait, no, this is a problem. Okay, here you
this
go.
is an emergency.
Wait, why am I should... Fuck.
Because you're good at talking to adult women.
Fuck, okay. All right, okay. I punch the number and put the quarter in.
The number you have dialed has been disconnected.
Okay, fuck. I just get the quarter back.
Yeah, it comes up.
Oh, does it come out again? Okay, good.
Yeah,
I was fully
I think
prepared
so.
to go full on
I
testosterone.
think it was only if it connected.
Yeah.
To take the money.
Here you go. Here's your emergency quarterback.
Thank you.
Never mind. Okay, hopefully Otis comes back. Oh, we should go back to the place where Otis left us. Otherwise, this is not. we don't
Oh my
have
God, I'm
mobile phones.
alone.
Okay, let's go.
You head
So
back.
alone. You know what? I relay all the things I learned from the newspapers, and also my ill-fated plan to hack into the civic records.
Why did they let the sports writer write all of those headlines?
I know it was a different time.
It's not important.
all the cultural types have been
is a
drafted to
different
go to
time
Vietnam.
from what? Okay, well, so do we need to go to the public library?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm well up
Let's
for
go.
finding Ross's interpretation of a librarian, so...
yeah.
Let's go.
All
Let's go to the public
Let's go to
library.
the public library, and then we need to go to the custard hall.
You head to the public library. It's in the main square of the town. It's not as big as as Dan's library he worked in. It's
That was very small. That was about the size of this room.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, it was
and mostly filled with graphic novels and comics. Strange.
There, as you go into the public library, there is a smell of old books and the leather as well, and you can hear leather-bound books.
Okay, sure, fine. Just didn't know if there was like a dungeon. Like,
Is this where the Englishman is? He's like, hello,
just
wait a
reading
second,
books to
hold
like.
on.
welcome to the library.
There is like a creaking of floorboards, as it's all very wooden in here. There's big wooden bookcases as well. Yep. There is a elderly woman standing behind the counter at the front of the library.
Hello.
Hello there, dearie.
Hi. We are.
Are you okay there, dearie? What is it you need, Otis?
I need. Have they got a computer? Is it a wooden computer? Do you have a computer?
We do.
Is it made of wood?
No. You want to use the newfangled computer?
Yes, please.
Okay. All you gotta do is just go.
I'm immediately creeped out.
All you gotta do is just go over there to the back of the library.
Thank you.
Okay.
And this goes running off.
We all follow him.
Casting an expert eye. What is this computer? Is it any good?
It's not probably top of the line. It's probably a little bit better than your schools.
Yeah.
Okay.
This should be better because it's on the municipal.
Good.
In the municipal network. So
Otis, you and Benny search through that for what we can. Mitch and I will go through like the hard copy records and the old files, see if we can find anything there.
What's the difficulty?
So the difficulty is, because it's a easier computer and you're actually in the mainframe, it's probably going to be 5.
Oh, it's 2 again. However, I'm going to use 3 adversity tokens. Now's the time.
You also get a... No, because if you...
Oh, actually, I should have got an adversity token before.
Yes.
I failed that.
Okay. This is us trying to find her address, right?
Trying to find anything about her.
You look up on the municipal records. Some people walk past and just...
Just got an Iron Man Ross.
So bright in this fucking library.
I thought even the mirrors are made of wood. How is it so shiny?
So, you're just in FYI, there's a random beam of sunlight that's bouncing off my eyes, going into the mirror, and then bouncing into James's and Scott.
It's bouncing off Ross's mirrored eyes into all of us.
Your eyes. You're not fucking Gorgon.
You look up, you can see, you put in Catherine Jacobs, you find a proper match. You find her address. It's still there. However, obviously, in the records, it says that she's deceased. However, it still seems to be registered to her at this address.
It should still have a record of her last known address, I have it.
But she's dead.
Yeah, she's dead, but this is her last address. It's in the town.
So we gotta go break into her house.
Maybe it's probably owned by someone else now.
Hopefully she's got guns we can use.
Are we somewhere else?
So you guys go to the... what did you want to have a look at?
We want it because presumably there will be they'll have digitalized some of them, but there'll be hard copy records of address and things, and we wanted to go through a bunch of that and maybe see if anyone lives in that house now or what's happened to that house since she disappeared.
You can make a brains check of 6.
How do skills work? Remind me, it's been a little while.
So you... As in, like, what?
I've got a skill in... I'm skilled in bureaucracy, so I wonder if that's applicable.
You can... It usually just gives you a plus, to your roll.
Okay.
So let's give you a plus 1.
All right. That makes it a 10.
Nice. So you managed to look up... you find some information about Catherine Jacobs. You find that the house is abandoned, that it is not been sold on. She obviously bought it and then it hasn't been repurposed or resold yet. You know the address as well because you find the address. You also come across some newspaper clippings of some of her artwork as well, and you learn that she was quite a successful artist. until she came on hard times. But then it implies that she became a bit of a recluse and near the end of her death.
Okay.
And then it obviously talks to you about the fact that she jumped into the custard hole, but no one's found the body, but she's presumed dead.
Okay.
This was in the early 70s.
Yeah.
So she'd be long dead by now.
This was
Yeah.
before we were born, yeah. She, the house has never been reoccupied.
Yes.
Sorry. Do we learn how old she was when she disappeared?
She was about middle-aged, like about 30, 31.
That's
Yeah,
middle age,
fucking
is it?
ancient,
She was
man.
really
Piece
old.
of shit.
Yeah.
So old.
That's, okay, so she made the chicken statue, right? The one that's in the wall now.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah. I mean, we got to go check out this house.
On that as well, you look at when there is stuff relating to the chicken statue as well. That was built in around 1970 as well, just obviously probably before she died.
You can tell it looks like a chicken from the 70s. It was different back then. It's got flares.
All right, let's hook up with the others and tell them what we found.
You meet up with the others.
We haven't got time to hook up with the others, all right? Will you keep your teenage emotions in check?
Hey, you know what I mean. Come on.
Ew.
Let's come on, Otis. Let's go make it with the others.
Okay, let's go hook up and then we can talk about what we found and then we can go to the custard hole.
So we gotta go break in this board's house, right?
Yeah, we got her address. You got her address?
No,
I don't fucking know.
No, we
Otis,
got
do
her address.
We got her address.
We got
Did
an
they get her
address.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They found it as well, but
So we've all got so we all know where we're going.
Okay, good.
I won't tell you the address thing because you got it, you know.
Yeah.
And I know, and you know.
Why
you
did we
know?
split up?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Let's go.
Looks like we're breaking into a house again.
Hey, I don't want to hang out. No, okay, bye.
you make your way to Catherine Jacobs' house. It sits. You journey there. It sits in a neglected garden surrounded by wild, tangled plants and trees. The once neat yard is now messy, with vines covering the walls. The place feels abandoned and silent, only occasionally disturbed by the rustling of leaves and a distant, suggestive owl hoot. Call back.
Guy again.
That is a suggestive owl.
The sunlight struggles to peek through the thick trees, casting shadows that make the scene even more eerie than it was. The house looks forgotten, standing alone among the growing wilderness. You make your way to the front door. You open the front gate. Creaks. You go up the steps onto the wooden porch. You put your hand on the front door and open it. It creaks open. And that's where we leave it tonight.
Oh, for Freddy.
Creepy dead artist house.